Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Or wherever this is going to find you. I'm recording this just before 8 a.m. on Wednesday, April 8th in the This Morning headquarters. But I have found over the last couple of months of doing this show that my episodes tend to find people wherever they are, whenever they are, sometime in the future. So if this happens to find you days from now, weeks from now, months from now, welcome to This Morning with Tiff Potter. It's a daily companion audio show. It's a new category I've created. So it's not quite a podcast, but it's also not quite a radio show. It drives it right up the middle. It's things you want to know, need to know, could use later, conversations that might sit with you, conversations that might make you think. It might make you feel something. You're like, oh yeah, I've been thinking this, but I never said it out loud. It is rooted in Cincinnati, but it's made for wherever you are. So if you want company as you get ready or go for your walks or sit and work at your desk like Cass does, if you want company, you just press play, okay? Good morning to you. Tell me about a time that you've gotten a text from a stranger. That's what today's conversation is going to be about. Okay, so start thinking about that. Before we go any further, I always like to check in and see what your name is and what neighborhood you're listening from. So please comment below on whatever platform suits you. YouTube, Apple, and Spotify is where this show is available. A good morning to Jill McCarthy from Walnut Hills. She said, thanks for the love. I'll fill you in on the deets about the engagement. And yes, this change has come from loss, but I'm also a more leveled up person, stronger, and ready for my next chapter. Ooh, Jill, I love that. If you missed yesterday's show, Jill was our very first engagement announcement on the show. And yesterday's Hard Topic Tuesday was about change in your 30s. Could be translatable, I think, to any decade, but I had asked the question for Hard Topic Tuesday of, can you willingly make that sort of life-altering change that you know you need to make? Or maybe you subconsciously you know it, but you don't really know it? Or is that always forced upon you? I've always had the latter. I'm going to write a little bit more about this, so if we're not friends on Substack, please subscribe, okay? And feel free to think on that yourself a little bit more. Who else? Good morning to Cass. We have a brand new listener who messaged me yesterday listening in Burlington, Kentucky. She said, by the airport, my 13-year-old daughter and I listened to you when you were on the radio every morning and when I drove her to school. We both are neurodivergent and loved that you openly discussed it. Plus, kept our interest in brains always moving that early. You have a gift and thanks for sharing. Cass, thanks so much for the message, gal. I do appreciate that. And I'm the queen of the neurodivergence here. Man, let me tell you, job loss and having ADHD has been a totally different journey, one that I had not prepared myself for, but I'm glad that the ness of my brain keeps you engaged. Who else? Courtney Dallas messaged me and said that, I finally found your show, so thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please comment below what your name is and what neighborhood you are listening in. Okay, let's talk about these text messages. Yes, we've all gotten random texts from strangers. Usually, if it's got an area code that I recognize, I'm going to lean in. I'm like, yeah. Where did we meet? What's the story? How do we know each other? Like almost 10 out of 10 times, it's someone that I know. There is that fraction of a time, though, that I've had to screenshot the number and send it off to my FBI friends, aka my group text, and say, hey, does anyone have this number in their phone? Then there are fake numbers that we call bots that are scams. I didn't order anything from UPS, so no, you're not having trouble delivering my package. Would I love a Cash App or a Venmo? Yeah, absolutely. But I know that that's a scam. So that there's those instances with fake numbers that you can tell they're bots. You also, I'm sure, are like me. Somehow, some way, you get signed up for someone's coffee business, and now there's texting you every day with whatever random cold brew deal they have, right? There are those. Then there are the text messages from people that think you know that these are real texts, but they think you're someone that you're not. And that's the one that I'm going to talk about today. This is a story that has stemmed from my former radio career to where we are now. So you're not late to the party, but let me catch you up to speed. I've been getting text messages from what we believe is a woman in a nursing home in Connecticut for almost 2 years now. And in this story, my name is Annie. Okay? So I'd been getting these texts for quite a bit of time. I finally brought it to the air and I was like, guys, what should I do with this? Some of our investigative researchers found out that this is a woman with the area code that was based somewhere in Connecticut. We think at like some sort of facility, and we can't tell, but we think that after a while, we kind of put the pieces together that there might be some dementia at play. But for 2 years, this woman thinks that she has been connecting with her daughter, Annie, and I have not responded one time. Now, this was based off of what you told me I should do. You know, do Annie and her have a good relationship? We don't know. Does Annie have dementia and she thinks that she's texting her daughter? Does her daughter, these texts, the daughter is not getting the text. I'm getting the text, and I have been for 2 years. But it doesn't seem to be a problem because it hasn't been rectified. I've never responded. So here I am today. And by the way, there are 2 sets of numbers that I get these texts from. Do you know how sometimes an email address starts texting you? I don't know why, but my best friend, Ashley, it's like her email address at gmail.com that sometimes sends me texts. And this is that same situation. So I can't tell. I have gotten phone number texts and I've gotten email texts from the same person. So that's a little bit of the backstory. I'm going to read you some of the messages that I have gotten in the last 6 months, and then we're going to decide together on what we should do. Thanks for indulging me on this, by the way. All right, this is in September on the 27th. Annie, I need Peg Flacco's address. Do you have it? I used to know it, but somehow got lost. Thank you. Enjoy the few days left at the campground. Love, Mom. October 14th. Annie, thank you so much for the photos. They are great and I will cherish them. I've not heard from 1Gen, but I called them again and got another ND to buy a 1Gen, which I don't know what that is. I would have to pay $1,895. I'm considering it because I'm sick and tired of waiting and being held up in my apartment forever. What do you think? Love, Mom. Sunday, October 26th. Annie, John took me for my shot yesterday and wanted to know what you were doing on Thanksgiving. I told him you would be with your kids. I guess Jack and Michael will not be there this year, just Irene, Jack, and possibly me. John is taking me to the pulmonary doctor Wednesday, so I'm all set. Thank you for what you did for me on Friday. I appreciate any help I can get. Love, Mom. Okay, so this is the thing, like, Annie and her are somehow, they're connected some way, just not through this phone number. And what confuses me is that doesn't she ever say to Annie, like, hey, you're not responding to my text messages? Like, if I didn't respond to my mother's text messages, she would freak out. Okay, let's keep it moving. This is now around Thanksgiving. Annie, I've decided to go to the shower. If it was for a grandchild, I would, but it's not. It's not. It's the best. Oh, I think she's saying that she's not going to the shower. Okay. Say hello to all and just let me know later how it was. I love you, Mom. Enjoy the shower. This is now December. We're in the month of Christmas. Annie, your phone was so busy, so I thought I would text you. How was the shower? Did everything turn out good? My hearing place called to cancel tomorrow because of the snow. Were the aunts there? Like, these are full-on conversations. We're getting closer to Christmas now. Annie, do you happen to know what Paula coming tomorrow? I plan on getting bologna and rolls for lunch. What do you think? Love, Mom. Are you hooked? Because I am too. Okay, we're just before Christmas now. Annie, if you do not, this makes me sad. Annie, if you do not have time to come before Christmas, come after and that'll be okay. Love, Mom. Fast forward, we're now in February is my next text message. The 25th. Annie, I need a box of Kleenex, eggs, cream, coffee, milk, small size skim, grapes, strawberries, and blueberries, Honey Nut Cheerios, block of cheddar, cheese for crackers, muffins, 2 packs if you can, canned peaches, Del Monte preferably. That is it. I know it's a lot. Sorry. I love you, Mom. Now we're in March, getting closer to current day. Annie, could you order for me a 1-minute timer as we need it for the tournament, the rummy tournament? I'll pay you for it, but I can't do it on my own. Thank you. Love you, Mom. Okay, now we're at March 8th. Annie, the time for my appointment Thursday is 12:15, not 12:45. So we need to eat either earlier or after the appointment. I hope that does not spoil your plans. I'll see you Thursday. Love, Mom. Okay, we're now at Wednesday, March 25th, very close to current day. Annie, you are my savior. Thank you so much for taking me to the doctors and taking me shopping. Also for the adorable earrings. I'm hoping that you will feel better really soon. You will get your rewards in heaven, believe me. Love you, Mom. Sunday, March 29th is my last text exchange so far. Woohoo! What a win, which makes me believe that she was watching opening day. Facts, right? So what the do I do with this? Again, this is an ongoing storyline, so you're coming in the middle of it. We had talked about this on my former radio show when I was getting text messages from her. Imagine what it was like in the beginning. We were like, what is the relationship between Annie and this woman? Now, you can kind of get the sense that Annie is seeing her mom because they have these like ongoing current day things. But Annie isn't getting any of these text messages. But it's not like Annie's ignoring her because I feel like Annie is coming to hang out. She's got John, she's got Ralph, she's got the rummy tournament. She needs the Kleenexes, she's got the grocery list. She's booked, she wants the peaches. Right? So she's got stuff going on. But I don't know, I really don't know how to respond to these. It's giving a little dementia, a little bit, but there are certain text messages in here that make me think like, nah, she's good. She feels love. She has community. That's what makes me sad. I'm like, does this woman have community? Is someone checking in on Mom? Because Annie clearly isn't based off of who's getting the text messages. But I think she is in some ways. So I really don't know what to do. I haven't responded to any of them, although she keeps texting me. But I don't want to confuse her if she has dementia. But I also don't want to... I don't know. I actually don't know what to do. It's giving like that story that you might see around Thanksgiving every year. This one... this one guy thought he was reaching out to like someone in his family because I think his mom died. I'm sure you've seen this story around Thanksgiving. And it happened to be like a random stranger. And that stranger was like, well, come to my house for Thanksgiving. And he did. And now he's been going to this woman's house for Thanksgiving for like 15 years. Like a story for the heart, you know? I don't want to pass up the opportunity to have that type of story. I can be Annie if needed. So let's leave it here for now. We might have to circle back and visit. If I were to respond to this text message chain, what would I say in the thread? How should I approach this? What would you do? Comment below or send me a voice note. If you haven't done that yet, oh my God, I love them. It's not weird. Go to Instagram, search the Tiff Potter, and leave me a little voice note there on what you would do about Annie. This is an ongoing theme of the show, so we will be revisiting this, okay? All right, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for inviting me into your life and to the places that you love. I love stopping by random things, so if there's anything that you're thinking of, please invite me. I don't always get there, but I really do try my best. And thanks for inviting me, most importantly, into your life, okay? I'll see you right back here tomorrow. If anything that I said in the show resonated with you, please like and subscribe as we grow this morning together. It would be wonderful to have you on a regular basis. If anything that I said you thought might have been silly, send the link to a friend. Invite them too, okay? If you want company, press play. Good morning.